Okay, everybody, in today's video we're going to be looking at the Colombian or Danish M47 Madsen rifle. And this rifle is sort of one of the last bolt-action rifles designed for standard issue military service. Pretty much the last one as far as a new design goes. The Yugoslavians would obviously have their M48 rifles, but the Danish company Madsen began making these rifles, and they were sort of making this to market as a new service rifle for any countries looking for one. But by this point, nobody really was looking for a new bolt-action rifle, but they did get one customer in the Colombian Navy who adopted it in 30-06, and they would only produce around 1,000 to 2,000 of these, and these are cock on open, lock open on an empty magazine, have a follower hold open, feed from 5-round stripper clips, and use a standard either 1903 Springfield clips or Swedish Mauser clips work. And the sights on these are a rear peep sight that go from 100 up to 900 meters, and it's also a windage adjustable sight for windage and elevation. And see, the stock's got a semi-pistol grip on it and a rubber butt pad, and the safety on this sort of works like a Mauser. You depress this button and then flip it up, and that's the safe position. And up here you have your middle sling loop, barrel band, and your bayonet lug. We don't have one of the bayonets, but they're pretty hard to come by. You think you have an integral muzzle brake on this rifle, and a hooded front post, and it's a quite nice sight picture with your rear peep. And then you have a floor plate right here, sort of like a Mauser rifle, and you depress this button to take it out, but it's an integral magazine, it's not detachable. And yeah, these would be ordered by the Colombian Navy, and also, I mentioned, you can see it's got markings right here that say Colombia on it. It's a bit hard to see, but kind of hidden under the rear sight. And Colombia would buy these rifles, in the Colombian Navy specifically, and basically put them right into storage, and then they would sit in storage for several decades until they would be surplused here in the U.S. And that's pretty much the only place you can find these rifles, is here in the U.S. And yeah, these have gotten pretty expensive now because of how scarce they are, but they're a very good shooter. It's in 30-06, a common caliber, and it's just something that's really unique and different. And kind of a shame that they didn't make more of these, but also adds to its uniqueness. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it, so let's get into shooting it some. Alright, we're going to start out with 5 rounds down at 100 yards. Bit of binding there. Now, I forgot to mention the bolt on the Madsen is rear locking, sort of like the Lee Enfield or Moss 36. That's all of them. Alright, here's our group. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 on the plate, 3 just off, and then this one, which is a bit of a flyer. I don't know if that's just for me, or because this is surplus ammo, it's not loaded, you know, quite the same each round. But, yeah, that's a pretty decent group, just off to the left a little bit. Alright, we're going to load up another 5 rounds. And the sight was adjusted a little bit over to the left, so we put it back on dead center, so hopefully it'll be shooting dead center again now. Alright, that's all of them. Alright, here's our next group with the Madsen. We got 1 off, just off the plate, and then the other 4 on the plate. It's a pretty good, nice centered group, and it's also important to remember that this is surplus ammo, so it's not going to be the most accurate. So with some reloads, it's a really nice shooting rifle. Alright, we're going to load up another 5 at 100 yards. We adjust the sight 1 more click over to the right, so hopefully it should be on target now. Alright, that's all of them. Alright, here's our next group. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the plate, 1 just off the plate. Another good group, and Pierre's taking that 1 extra click, put it off some to the right, so we're going to click it back over and have it on center. And, yeah, it's a pretty good group. Alright, that's going to be it for the video. We had a lot of fun with the Danish / Colombian Madsen M47. And these are pretty cool rifles, and I definitely say if you can find one of these for cheap, be worth picking up, because it's a fun 30-06 shooter, and you know, just all-around fun gun to shoot. Definitely going to be taking this hunting this fall, and let us know if you want to see any more out of this one or any of our other bolt actions, and we'll catch you in the next one.